Welcome back to Slop So Dumb that my parents literally disowned me for it. I've been wanting to talk about this dumb, terrorist-supporting motherfucker, Hasan Piker. I've literally hated this dude way before I even thought about making any kind of slop tube content. The almost 40 tween-looking terrorist dick rider having super edgy takes because, yeah, that's cool at 40, was talking shit about Kick, which is just so ironic because he's Twitch's favorite little tween boy, and we all know that Dan Clancy for sure goons to Hasan every night before looking at all the Twitch OF girls.
Like, we're just making villains, man. We have ruined an entire generation, I swear to God. The dominoes fell in the worst possible direction, okay? A crypto casino is launched. It's called Stake. They start funneling a ton of money to some of the top content creators on this platform, on Twitch. They start getting a bunch of people hooked on online gambling, a bunch of teenagers hooked on online gambling. These guys go, fuck it, we'll just make our own goddamn website. Then they created Kick. Kick created an entire generation of shitheads. Kick streamers have irreparably caused damage to the collective psyche of the youth. Okay, people just behaving in the worst ways possible with no repercussions whatsoever. This became significantly more normal. It just like became normal to be evil and gross.
You're telling me the terrorist propaganda supporter, the person who didn't care about people dying, literally didn't care about 9/11, all of a sudden cares about gambling? Wait, didn't he just have a gacha game sponsor not long ago? But nah, gacha games aren't gambling, right? I mean, it's not like they essentially force you to buy the in-game currency to possibly get the thing you want. Wait, doesn't that kind of sound like gambling? Before Hasan and his orbiters, I don't think I've ever watched someone's content and actually got mad. And I'm actually not even lying about that because everything they say is so brain dead and dumb and want to be edgy and just want to be different from everybody else. I mean, you can't even click on a stream for more than 2 minutes without hearing the most brain dead, edgy take he can think of while sitting in his multi-million-dollar house away from the rest of us poors. Because, you know, eat the rich, right?
It's also really up because you got Kick, but that's not the end of the process. Then you got Elon Musk buying Twitter and then making Twitter into this like neo-Nazi breeding ground way more than it was before. So now people are just like, oh, I don't like someone, let's dox them, let's swat them, let's go after their whole family.
Bro, I know the dude who literally is supporting terrorists that hate Jews is not talking about making more of a neo-Nazi breeding ground from Elon Musk buying Twitter. Like, are we sure that Hasan actually isn't Hitler reincarnated? He's also talking shit about doxing, but didn't he literally just dox someone who he thought was a hater but was the wrong person? And then he didn't even care, didn't even apologize. And we all know that he hangs around people that dox people. Like, I really don't understand how someone can be so unaware of what they are saying. I honestly speculate that he's just a grifter and having these really crazy and edgy kind of political thoughts just to stay relevant, be in the news, things like that. I don't even think he believes or cares about anything he says. I genuinely just think it's for money.
So what he wants is he wants to shut down ideas that aren't his, pretty much. If your ideas aren't left or radicalized left, they shouldn't be shown at all. If you say something that isn't pretty much terrorism, well, dude, we cannot be doing that on the websites. We only do terrorism here, only that. If you do anything else but terrorism, we do not support that, dude. Come on, man, lock in. What an absolute cockroach these days. What happened to this guy? A lot of the things that he pushes are actually dangerous. Do you understand it? When we put those topics like the CEO and shit, like the people that murder people at the embassy or whatever the was last time, it's dangerous. People go out and actually kill people. It's not funny. It's trash. It's weird. I understand it. People from the right, people from the whatever. So people are maybe racist, insensitive. I understand that. These are also bad. Sometimes are also dangerous. But that doesn't mean that his isn't dangerous either. People kill each other. It's weird.
Fair take from the goblin himself, XQC, but honestly, why are these people even saying their opinions on this stuff? Like most of the people that are even talking about this don't even have the proper knowledge for this stuff. Like, they're both the people that are like, all news is fake or some news is fake, but are also probably just regurgitating the things they're saying on what places that they would call fake news, or even if they don't, like somebody else could probably be like, no, that's actually fake news. Like, bro, just stick to your video games or gambling. And once again, how can anyone take Hasan serious in his multi-million-dollar house, shouting behind a camera? I mean, he does not go out and see this shit for himself. Like, he is not a journalist. He is not doing anything. I think he's only went out like one time, bro. He's just a little tween 40-year-old boy hiding in his little castle.
Here's what I'm gonna leak about you, Hasan. I'm not gonna say when, I'm not gonna say how, I'm not gonna say what. Hasan wanted to come to Kick in the very beginning. They offered him an amount, and he didn't like it, obviously, because you're not worth that much to no gambling. And that's the truth. You're mad as fuck that Kick is working. Hasan, how could you talk about Kick communities and Kick creators being the toxic and the cancer? Bro, what you preach to your community, they're brainwashed by you, bro. You live in a $5 million house. You buy nice clothes. You buy designer. You buy jewelry. You buy everything you want to do. You never donate to anything that you preach and all this stuff. You contradict yourself every time. You're a terrorist. You don't even like America. He doesn't. He doesn't, chat. He really, really doesn't. I'm just being real.
I find it funny that these multi-millionaires all take shots at each other in their multi-million-dollar mansions, while 95% of the viewers, including me, are broke as fuck, living in the real world, and people just eat this shit up. Like, please stop watching these people and just subscribe to me so I can be a millionaire. Then I guess I wouldn't have any content to make. Nah, but seriously, that is kind of funny that Aiden Ross called his bullshit like that. I mean, no surprise. It's literally so easy to find out if Hasan's lying all the time, because all you gotta do is literally go to a VOD a week earlier, and his opinion will be completely different from what it is now, man. Bro can't even ever, like, stick on one thing. Like, bro can never even stand on business. I actually do kind of agree. I actually do think he is a terrorist, because, like, it's weird how much terrorist propaganda he's shown, which, once again, Dan Clancy is literally just gooning to all of it. He's not even thinking, oh, maybe I should ban him, even though I ban or give little bans to the people around him, give worse bans to other people. Nah, he's good. He knows what he's doing. I know this is a silly argument, because, I mean, this is just something that you hear, and something even, like, I used to say when I was young. I'd be like, oh, I fucking hate America, I want to leave, whatever. Obviously, I know moving countries isn't easy, but when you actually have the finances for it, it's a lot easier. No, he doesn't want to go anywhere else. He wants to stay right in America, so that way he can just constantly bitch about it.
He's actually achieved that goal. Because there's been so many people now that have been alienated by people like Hasan and people that are in his orbit and in his, like his community, that now they have no problem going to stake. They have no problem doing, any of this stuff, because, they're already being called Nazis. They're already being called, genocide lovers, etc. And so why would people try to come to the table and win your approval when you're lying about them? And I think that's really where the problem is that you can't lie about people constantly and then be surprised when they stop trying to seek your approval.
Man, remember when Asmongold just played WoW? Ah, the good days. No, but seriously, he is right. Hasan and his orbiters are so quick to call anyone that doesn't have their ideology racist, Nazis, whatever. And I, once again, still don't understand why these streamers that probably barely finished high school, and even if they did go to college, definitely for a degree that's definitely not in politics, or even if it is, politics were different back then when they went, or just some degree they'll never use, are having these conversations in the first place. It's crazy how he sits here and bitches about gambling and how that can be bad for young people or whatever, but yet he literally goes in there with his dumb radical ideas, supports terrorists. Like, yeah, it definitely couldn't send a weird message to a young child's brain that's developing. Like, bro's gonna go to school saying, oh, I support this, and get fucking completely expelled, not even knowing fully what they are saying. Look, at the end of the day, I don't think that a single person should even listen to him. I would say let him fade into obscurity, but if you didn't know, he's a Nepo baby with rich family members. That's literally how he got his career started, and as long as Dan Clancy's beating his meat to Hasan, he wouldn't let his top shiny boy not be on the front page. Me being serious for a second, a little advice to you guys. If you can't share a different ideology or perspective to someone without them getting mad, just saying you're wrong, or just yelling or anything like that, like, just don't talk to that person at all. Don't even be around that person, man. That person is not in their right mind, and that is not how we figure things out in this world, by all coming together and hoping that our ideologies are really just all better for everybody, if you ask me. But once again, I don't even know enough. That's why I don't talk about this shit. I just talk about the dumb shit that they say. Anyway, that's all the slop I could literally go through today. I'm gonna go drink a monster and put my fist through the wall. That's how mad Hasan made me looking through these clips. Bye.